of making a sermon. We'll go through the steps of making a sermon. As you begin and as you prepare and as you conclude, we'll go through the steps. And so today we'll just handle the bit of evaluation. When we are preparing, we are praying, and God gives the message. God pours out his heart to us. And as God pours out his heart to us, we pass on that heart to his people. We point his people to the message that God has given us. And so we break down the message, we put it into concepts that they can apply. And so there is a place I want to handle, the place of us going back to God and saying, God, you gave me this message, I have passed it to the people. And so the place of you just evaluating the message, evaluating yourself, sermon evaluation. I would like you to just write it down. It is very helpful when you are passing a message to people, when you are a preacher. Remember, we are letters. You don't have to be called pastor for you to preach. No. Being a Christian, you are made a disciple, and so you go out in the same and you make the same. And that is the place of us that we are called to be fruitful. And so sermon evaluation. So number one question that you are supposed to ask yourself after, as you go back to God, what was the main purpose of the sermon? What was the main purpose of the teaching? What was the main purpose of the message? That is number one. What was the main purpose of the sermon? Number two, how do you think it was achieved? How do you think it was achieved? Were people motivated to change or to respond in an appropriate way? How do you think it was achieved? Number three, how did the sermon point the listeners to Jesus Christ as the foundation for belief and actions? How did the sermon point the listeners to Jesus Christ? Jesus Christ, who is the foundation of our beliefs and our actions. And so there are always bits of a sermon. There is the introduction, the explanation, the application. We use illustration, and then we conclude. And so those are just some of the questions we go back to God. And